Hey, what's up? I'm Tyler from Catholics, and I'm here with Erode The Dream for their gear breakdown. This is lead guitar, Ryan Martin. He's going to show us what he uses.
I guess we'll start with guitars. So, this is a Paul Reed Smith Custom 24, Sweetwater exclusive. Had it modded a little.
Bring it over here. Come on, bring it over here.
So yeah, I had it modded a little. These are not original pickups. These are pickups made by Von Scow out of Nashville, Tennessee. I think they're like Omnico 5s, and they're supposed to have like a more vintage sound. Supposed to give your PRS a little more balls. They're real hot, real loud.
They look tasty.
These I think these are Grover locking tuners, and it's a Graphtec nut.
Wait, how do those lock?
So in here, you pull the string, and then I guess it gets to a certain point.
Oh, okay, yeah. Usually they have like the little rollers on the back.
Okay. This is like it's a tension thing.
I see. That's cool.
Yeah, and then I think the only other modification was I got some different springs in the back. They're supposed to be noiseless, but whatever.
Those are ghost strings.
Yeah, and then I have it's a.
That's a push-pull
deal,
yeah.
I think because of the pickups, I had to get different caps put in there or something like that.
New caps for the pickups.
Yeah, so yeah, that's it. That's my custom 24. And
for 24 frets.
Yes, that is exactly what that means. And this is tuned to drop D. So anytime you see me playing this guitar, it is in drop D.
Is it also a 2024?
24. No, and when did I get this? 2021, 2022, something like that.
I've
had it for like 3 years.
You got that in 2024. I'm sorry.
Okay, I did.
Tell the people the truth.
The next one is a 2024 custom 24. Bonnie Pink. This is just all stock factory.
It's the only year they made them.
Yes, and did no upgrades on this thing, other than I change the strings and get it cleaned up, and that's about it. Regular maintenance. And this thing has the original 8515 Paul Reed Smith humbucking pickups. It's split as well, 3-way selector.
Nice.
This one's tuned to drop D sharp.
Drop D sharp.
Sorry. Drop C sharp.
Dang.
Sorry.
All right.
Yes.
All right. We're playing with half steps here.
Yes.
What songs are in this this drop?
A lot of the new songs that we're recording now currently over at Big Animal Studios. And I think two songs off the last EP are in that tuning. And
nice.
Yeah, and then
with Eric Rickard.
Yeah, with Eric Rickard, yes. And then this is what I usually practice with. These are show guitars. This is the practice guitar. It's just an Epiphone Les Paul standard. Probably got this maybe like 12 years ago. I heard these weren't factory pickups, but I'm not 100% sure. They could be. Don't know.
And it's clean for like 12 years old. I thought you got it in 2024.
Yeah, I should have. This is a 2024 Pelham Blue Epiphone Les Paul standard. But yeah, this is what I play during practice, and it'll fluctuate tunings to whatever songs we play.
Oh, cool. Well, I mean, you're moving like a whole step apart, or?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, that's
nothing crazy. And then I guess we'll move to amps. So I'm running somewhat of a stereo rig here. So I have this Roland Jazz Course 120. This speaker doesn't work, but don't tell anyone. Getting that.
It's a 7-speaker situation there.
So couldn't tell you what year this is. I bought this used from a local musician. Anyways, this is being split down to this Marshall. So half this Marshall 412 cabinet was a 1960 lead.
The classic.
Yes, the classic.
That is the classic.
The other half runs off of this. We got this Rockerverb Mark II. Rockerverb 50 Mark II. And then that's running down here, and then I'm also splitting that into the other half of that Marshall.
Oh, whoa! So we got four. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, so
we got 412 from that orange, and and 312 from this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So a lot loud.
I did not expect the double split.
During practice and everything, both amps are mic'd because we record every practice because we might have ideas and riffs.
It's pedal time.
Pedal time. All right, so we'll go signal chain order here. Going from the guitar into the board, go to this volume pedal here. It's a German company, so I'm probably gonna butcher the name, but it might be Lehle. I don't know.
I don't know. I've always seen those, and I've been curious. Are you dig it?
Yeah, I like it a lot. The adhesive is a little loose, but whatever. It's also probably because
the
I rest
function
my.
is good.
The function's good. It's
yeah.
also good for me to rest my foot on till the adhesive.
Yeah, I have a Morley one, and it's ginormous. So.
But so from there, I got it goes into the tuner, I believe, which is the Polytune 3 Noir, and then from there that goes, I think, to the compressor, which is a Walrus Audio Mira, and it's an optical compressor. Don't really use that too much, so that might be leaving the board. From there, I go to the Whammy, and the Whammy goes into the wah.
What are we using the Whammy for?
There is a solo that I do on our song Witchery, the Whammy for, and it's just basically
That was sweet. I like those as well. We'll get there.
Yeah, so
We'll get there.
basically I just use it for this one part. It's like and that's the only time I use it.
Well,
for now. I mean, I will find other uses, but
some classic red pedal right there.
Yeah. Some Tom Morello ripoff. But you always got to rip off the greatest. Then it just goes into this Dimebag wah. Turn that off. And then from there, we're going into, I think, a TC Electronics Bonafide buffer, which is under here. It's hidden. And then I think it goes into this switcher, or loop. It's a looper, I guess. Oh, sorry. It goes into the Big Shot. Then I think from the Big Shot, it goes into the looper here. But not like a looper pedal, but it's just a loop switcher. And so this controls what I have going on up here.
I see. So it's kind of like you can just kill it off all at once.
Yeah, because I like to use a lot of delays and reverbs at the same time, and instead of me tap dancing, I can just turn that on and off.
That is nice. That is a practice that I need to learn.
Same with this guy. This guy controls this loop up here.
Oh, okay.
And so this one actually has a light on it, so I know when it's on and off, because I've had some times where I'm like, is it on? Is it off? I don't know. Did I click
true.
It?
The other one is.
The other one doesn't, but I can tell a lot of the times when this one's on because I know what I'm using up here.
Right. Yeah. So.
But when I start stacking them, I'm like, oh no.
So it's like most of your time-based pedals are on that loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I do have a delay, two delays.
Oh, okay, that's right. The
In
Avalanche
here,
one
too.
does have a delay aspect.
Yeah. I haven't currently been using that a lot, but we'll get to that. So I guess after that we're going into the God City Instruments Riff Child, which I kind of just use as like for more distortion, more gain. But mainly what I use for my distortion is 1981 drive pedal. It's basically like a Rat, but slightly different.
How does it like just the overall tone is a little different, or?
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what separates it, but it's.
I'm also a Rat user.
It's a little more expensive Rat. Going from the drive into this Harmonist pedal, which I got recently because we were writing songs where I'm doing harmonies, little guitar harmonies, if you will.
Guitar harmonies.
And so it will be kind of hard to duplicate them live from what I'm doing in the studio. So I've got this guy to kind of help me recreate what I'm doing in the studio now.
Nice.
And then it goes into the Astral Destiny, which I just use currently for like just a slight reverb on certain solos, certain leads, just real brief stuff. I don't ever keep it on, but this thing's fun. It does a million things.
Is it just really highly saturated? Is that why you don't? Yeah, let's hear it. Yeah.
So, but another thing is I got it running into this noise gate, so it kind of kills it quickly.
Oh, cool.
So you won't get like the full effect of some of it, but a slight reverb. Did you hear how quick it got cut?
Yeah, that's like that lo-fi sound.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
You stretch it. I mean, it's got presets and different settings.
That's tight. You may have sold me on that.
Yeah, it gets wild now. But yeah, so I just only use it for just a slight amount of reverb on like a couple leads that I do. And then from there, like I said, I can start switching these on and off. And on this loop here, goes to the Julianna by Walrus Audio. It's a coarse pedal. It does all kinds of crazy shit. Right now, I just gonna have to wait for that to trail off. It's still going, but anyways, just a mild chorus.
Some memory man.
Yeah.
Business.
You can hear the little slight chord. I got low rate. The depth. I think the depth's up real high. You can get crazy with it. It's got a nice warble.
Oh, it's tight.
Like a rotary, almost like a heart-shaped box. Like, but I only use that on like one solo, that Salt, and it's just like a subtle chorus I put behind it, and that's about it. Avalanche runs on here because I was gonna experiment with it, and then I just haven't put it in the song or anything yet. But the Avalanche run, you know, it's a delay and a reverb. It's very fun if you know about it. Then the DD3 I use on a few songs that we have. It's your typical. I got it short. It's like almost like a slapback. I got it.
Yeah, that's tight.
Just real quick. And then this is the Walrus Audio Lore. I got this thing set like just real ambient, spacey reverb delay. I use this on one of our songs, Witchery. I mean, that's how I use it, just real spacey ambient stuff. It's got different programs. I think the one that I have it on now, I think it's like a reverse delay into a reverse reverb or something like that.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I haven't actually heard of that one.
And I keep the mix just slightly over half, just so you can get still some of the dry signal and, you know, a little more of the delays and stuff. So then after that, it's going into my DD7, which I use as a reverse delay.
Oh, I see. You got the DD3 and the DD7.
Yeah, I think that's all the DDs I have. But that's going to be on this channel here, which is set for a quick reverse, which I use in tandem with the DD3 on our song Becoming Ghost. So to give it a... So it's basically like a, you know, a quick forward delay going into this quick backwards delay. So it kind of gives it, I don't know. You can hear them kind of
a little
going back and forth.
A little ping pong.
Yeah.
Some self-created ping pong.
Yeah, but then here I'm going to get real redundant. The Halo is a dual echo delay pedal that is actually ping pong delay. So.
Oh, okay. So just what kind of ping pong?
Yeah.
Do you want to control the ping pong, or do you want?
Right, and this thing is wild. It's got, you can preset stuff. It comes with presets. I just use the factory settings because they're great. So this one, you can hear it ping pong. There it goes.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. You gotta give it that quick staccato hit.
Yeah. And so I use that along with, I use that a lot with the Strymon Timeline and the Big Sky. These three are like a lot of my delayed sounds that you hear on anything we do are coming from these three pedals here. These are my go-tos. And I use like maybe 5 of the presets off these.
I mean, two pedals I've been too intimidated to.
These two?
Yeah.
Oh, they're a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I get option anxiety.
Yeah. It's like, am I using it to its full potential? No.
Yeah.
But so with the Halo, it has like that, the back and forth there, and then this is like a shorter one. So I kind of use that on our song. So like this lineup right here, I use on our song the Waiting. So it's like. So it kind of just trails off. It's kind of spacey and stuff. But then like songs like Salt, I'll switch it over here, and then it's more like.
That shimmer.
Yeah. It's like, I think it's called like Ice Club or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's on the delay.
Yeah.
I see.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much I have here. So all my reverbs, I use this bank here. I think it's like bank 4 or 5. So it's got the Boiler Room, the Asylum, and then Versatile. Those are the 3 things that I use on there, and I'll switch those up depending on which song. And then these are the only 2 delays I currently use on the Timeline.
I was gonna say it's pretty crazy that this whole pedal board setup was lowered down to you through the heavens in 2024.
It was.
Yeah,
This is all 2024.
Everything's 2024.
It was a good year.
Yeah, it was a good year for guitar.
Yeah. And then all this comes out of here.
Situation.
Yeah, and then that runs my signals to the 2 amps. Other than that, I use, D'Addario NYXLs. And I also use Super Schlinkies. These are both 9 through 42s because I don't like big strings.
That's fair.
And the picks I use are Jim Dunlops. They're flows, and they're 1mm. Got a little bit of grip on them for my wonky thumb. And I use finger ease and fast fret. And that's pretty much my rig rundown. Or my gear breakdown.
Your gear breakdown. Yes.
We'll edit that in post, right?
Let's get that correct here. It's the gear breakdown.
And yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
What's up? I'm back. Catholics. Tyler.
Hey.
BadJon.
Hey.
Erode The Dream.
Jonathon Stout. You can call me too if you want.
Yeah, okay. Jonathon
if
Stout.
you're sexy, yeah. We do
Yeah.
that.
I'll call you by your
government name?
Your government name, yeah.
I love
That's
governments.
Right. Government name, government cheese.
There you go. It's best cheese.
All right, let's see these guitars.
So you want to check out guitars first?
I'd like to see them.
All right. First is a Bauer guitar Telecaster. It's got like 100 different types of wood. There's zebra wood on the back. Black limba in the fretboard. It's really just rosewood.
I'm counting 3 so far.
And then in here, there's pine.
Okay, all right.
And walnuts inside the outer edge of it, and it's chambered, so it's hollow inside there.
Nice.
So I got some GCI Slug Jammers, God City, Schaller 360 bridge, Schaller on the tuners as well. Of course, locking straps are a must. I don't think he didn't do anything fancy on the controls. They still kind of look like Telecaster controls. I did put little dots on here, so when we're playing on dark stages, I can see when I'm playing.
This is the guy that's local, right?
Yeah, Matt Bauer out there in Somerville. So yeah, I've had this since 2024.
2024 vintage.
Vintage. I've actually had it longer, but we're gonna run that joke.
All the best wine is from 2024 as well.
This is an Aluminati Aluminum Neck Lucite Body.
Dang.
It also has GCI Slug Jammers in it as well. It's a nice, I mean, it's a little heavy. They have a little bit of a material taken out of the body itself, so it's not stupid heavy.
Well, yeah.
This is a drop C sharp guitar, and the Bauer is the drop D guitar. Strap locks, of course. This is a Mod Workshop. Little spirally cord. Joe does some good stuff over there.
Oh, yeah.
So that's that. Want to talk about amps?
Yeah, let's do it.
So for amps, I run a wet, dry, wet rig. So I have stereo left and right. But I also have a dry signal that will go to 1 amp only. So it doesn't have all the crazy ambient stuff that we do. So it still punches through a little bit.
Yeah.
All the dry stuff goes through this Mad Amp GT120. It's a non-master volume, so it's got stupid headroom. It's too loud. It's literally on like the lowest volume setting you can have. That comes out of this 412 orange old cabinet that I have here. Custom nameplates on these. For my stereo signal, half of it goes to the JCM 2000 combo Marshall, just a 212, and then the other half goes into the Jazz Chorus JC 120 as well, that like Ryan's got. Both the speakers work on this one though. So we don't really use them stereo internally because it's kind of like a fake stereo. The only way it's real stereo is through the chorus section of the amp itself, is when it uses both the speakers. So it's kind of like a, and then this one down here, we bring to shows just because it's smaller, and a lot of the stages we play don't like big, huge stacks on the. So I'll replace that with that.
Yeah, I mean your back appreciates not carrying a 412.
I got a brother. My brother's pretty strong, so he usually like helps us.
Strong brother.
Oh, he's
roadie.
Yeah, so that's the amps.
All right, it's time for the pedal game. So we're gonna hear some pedals.
So the first thing, I have a buffer under the board that I plug my guitar straight into. There's so many different things about using buffers or not using buffers. A lot of these pedals have buffers on them already. I don't think it hurts, so I just run into that first. Goes into the volume pedal, of course. Something that needs to be cleaned. I don't really use it to swell or anything. It's just I'm playing. I just cut my
on or off.
Yeah, I don't really do any swelling or anything. But it comes out of there into the tuner, off the volume pedal itself, so that the tuner is never in the signal chain.
Always active?
Yeah, it's always on, so I can just see. Always see stuff.
Yeah, that's nice.
I like this EP Booster. It's at the lowest setting. It's actually running at 18 volts. So it adds a little bit to the clean. It adds a little bit to it. I found when I was running at 9 volts, it didn't have as much punch or low end. That's a weird pedal.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I keep that as the second, right out of the volume. It goes right into that. And then I have a little loop switcher as well from Saturn Works out in California. So that'll cut this whole, all these pedals on this board are on the same loop here. So if I need to like play like the Whammy and the Astral Destiny at the same time, I can just hit this one pedal, they'll both be on.
So you are using your Whammy for harmonies?
Yeah, for this, yeah. So like, not on this guitar, on song Waiting, I use it a lot for that. We have a new song that we recorded, Blue. I use the dive bomb feature of the Whammy, so I don't have to readjust my strings.
Okay, yeah.
So it just kind of cuts it down. Yeah, I'm using the harmony on that. It kind of adds a more fuller sound on what I'm playing. But yeah, the Astral Destiny. But yeah, that's got so many features. I'll sometimes use the sub feature. I don't think I'm on sub right now. I am on sub. So a little low end, you'll hear in that. Behind it.
Yeah. A little layer.
All right, so there's that. So yeah, it's got the Whammy, the wah pedal as well as on the same. Love that Dimebag wah. The beginning of our song, Pink Rope, has this in it. Might as well get loud.
Pitch shifter
Yeah.
on top of the band.
But I can cut it off super fast. So yeah, that's that little. It's loud. Sorry for that. Yeah. So I just love these little switchers. Makes it. That's such a weird pedal. That little Boss PS3 pitch shifter.
Yeah, that is really. I've never really messed with.
It's a weird pedal. I only really use it for that right now. Coming out of this board, I go into the bigger board. A little overkill, but it's what we do. The ledges, Earthquake. So that'll keep going. Even when I turn it off, it just trails out by itself. I use that for like the intro Salt. A couple other things. It kind of just adds that layer of it while we kind of get into the song.
You got that length all the way turned up.
Yeah, and that's not in any loopers, so it's kind of a harder pedal for me to utilize. So it goes into there, and then also this Fuzzlord reverb pedal. That really just fattens the sound up.
Yeah, yeah, especially on those lower notes.
Yeah, so I want to use that on a couple songs just because I have so much other stuff that's usually on the effect as well. So that's before my distortion pedals. So it kind of adds also a weird thing to the distortion. So
of which there are several, right?
Yeah, right. So there into the noise suppressor. So from this, it goes into the noise suppressor. I'm running a 4-cable method for the noise suppressor, so it cuts off faster. It sees the dry signal. The only thing that's in the chain of the noise suppressor is just the distortion pedals.
I see.
So like, so that's with it on. You hear all that extra?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of. It's the only way to really run that noise suppressor is with the chain 4-cable method. So love that pedal.
Yeah, that's cool. That does a lot.
So we can talk about distortion pedal. First, the chain is the Pariah, God City. That's the guy from End. His distortion pedal. I use that in like Vagabondo, a couple other songs where it's just kind of like a
Gets like
nasally,
a vibe, kind of.
nasally sound. It's not punchy. It's just kind of in the background. It's gonna have a lot of delays with it as well. People say it sounds like a swollen pickle pedal.
I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got you can do a lot of stuff with that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And then I have it going into a Brutalist from God City as well. But then I have, this is a great pedal because it has this thing called Filth that you can cut on. So this is. So it adds like a comb filter. Like
that's cool. Yeah, yeah.
You can change the setting of the filter as well, which is great.
That's really cool.
I've been using that one a lot on all the new songs. This is his Midas. I don't know if his Midas. It's the
Earthquake devices.
Yeah, Earthquake devices. What's
Walrus.
Yeah, Boris. That's their pedal. So this is Pink Road,
like
Witchery. More thicker, heavier sound coming out of that thing.
Yeah, Earthquaker was one of the first pedals that I jumped into.
Yeah, so love that pedal. And then we go into this Brutalist Junior pedal. Actually put that one together. God City was selling those little business cards for Kurt Ballew's company. And he's like, here, you can make a pedal out of this business card. So you just get all the parts and pieces, solder them up, put them in a case, design the case. So I made all the design on that one, just silly looking.
Oh, okay, wow, all right.
It has a similar sound as the regular Brutalist, but I have it turned a little bit. not as crazy as this one is. That one's definitely a lot louder. Depends on the song we're playing. That's on like Salt and a couple of the older songs we use.
You got the tape cover and the lights, or
no, it's just the lights up here.
Oh, okay.
It's just not very bright.
I see.
I think I used the wrong LED or something. I just never got it back in there. The tape is just on stage, so you can see.
Oh, okay.
What the main pedals are. Usually, I can get a good idea of where everything is. And then we go into this pit beef. That's abominable pedals. Abominable. This is Abominable and GCI. I love God City stuff. I use this on currently only Ghost. Ghost. It's more crunch. It's more like trebly. It has this other like. You can change the way that.
I see. Yeah.
It just different reacts to it.
Yeah, he makes really good stuff too.
Yeah, I love it.
I have the Don't Shred on Me.
Okay. Yeah, that's
a rack clone.
There's a big one too. I think he.
Oh no, I don't have that one. I have like
huge.
the one with the snake on it.
So yeah, that's all the gain pedals. From there, it goes into this switcher here, which controls just these 3 pedals right here. So we got the regular delay. Like a quick delay. That's what I use that for. A couple songs, Vagabondo and Blue. Our new song has this phaser on. But you add it with this. Just behind everything.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah.
Really fun. You add it at the slowest setting you can. And then this chorus pedal, not really using it on anything yet. Just here for, we have a song we were messing with before we went to the studio that uses it. So that's what the delay usually. So that's pretty much that one.
Real nice, a classic.
Yeah, after that, loop comes out of here, goes into this infinite granite pedal I have on the end, the Deaf Heaven pedal. That one has some crazy long reverbs that just holds notes, and you can add some notes on top of it. I usually use it between songs when we play live, so it's not boring.
The tuning pedal.
It'll just constantly play, and I can always just cut it off super fast. So it's done. So,
is it on a loop with anything else other than that?
Yeah, it's by itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's by itself. So
just easier to get to there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Just at the end of the song, or I play a note. Just it just plays as long as it'll play. So yeah, so from there goes into this ABC Pro Morley switcher box. That way I can control all my amps individually. So that's just the Mad Amp dry signal, which this middle loop will go into that signal because nothing's pan left or right.
I see.
And then you got the JCM 2000. Then the Jazz Chorus is going to be louder. That Jazz Chorus is it's as low as it'll go and it's still loud. So yeah, it lets me, I can put the phase on here, ground lifts, all that stuff, kind of get rid of some weird stuff. It splits the channels in 3 ways. So one, A goes all the way out. I have a little utility box underneath this pedal over here where all my connectors go onto a loom into the amps themselves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering if you were using a loom.
Yeah, so
a lot of pedals. So.
Yeah, for sure. So left and right come out of here. Go up into this Space Echo. Love that pedal. So yeah, the only pain about stereo stuff is when you first turn everything on, there's a weird click on this pedal. That's what you just heard. So that's just that Space Echo by itself. I usually layer that with other pedals.
You're not going to bring the real deal with you?
I have a real one. That one's, It's very retro. It's not the. I definitely wouldn't use it live.
Unpredictable.
Oh, for sure. This Terra Echo is really fun to play as well. There's some weird spacey sounds as well. So that song, Salt, got that on there. We have a song called Waiting that has this reverse on this Avalanche run with it as well. It's funny I can't play those songs in this tuning. So you hear the back reverse. Then you can just cut it off easy like that.
Nice.
So a big sound that I do is using the Big Sky with the Space Echo and the Avalanche run. So yeah, that'd be like. So those are left and right, and this is just the dry off it. But the delays are all on that stereo channel.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I just run everything through the stereo itself.
Just keeping one dry at all times.
Yeah, it's always dry. It's distorted. Has distortion on it. It's got some delays if I wanted to have delays, or the Phase 90 on there as well. We have a new song. So the timeline has this crazy, like, backwards. So listen to this without the dry signal.
I see.
So that dry signal gives a lot of that actual, like, punch that you need to get through the reverse stuff. So
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I use there. The freeze is on there. I don't really use it too much, just because I have that infinite granite pedal now.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it'll do the same stuff. Just hold the same note.
Yeah, I like the latch feature.
I can't. It's not in a good spot for me to turn off if I'm playing live, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's the only downside about that pedal. I wish there was easier, like, if you could just tap it one more time, it'll just cut off on its own. I hate having hit it twice.
Yeah, that's how that's pretty much why I left my board.
Yeah, so that's why I love this infinite grind. I can just do the same thing, just cut it off. Oh, that's on still. So. Yeah, so yeah, the reason why these stereo pedals or switchers don't have LEDs is because they use on the actual button. There's not enough connectors to create a power LED connection.
They're using them all for the inputs, outputs. Yeah.
So yeah, I love Saturn Works stuff. Great stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much my board.
Cool. Well, yeah.
I use all Ernie Ball Slinky, and I think Power Slinky as well for the drop C sharp stuff. Nothing too crazy.
How are we powering this? Make you work.
So there's a Phoenix Walrus on this side, and this side is the Voodoo Labs Pedal Power.
Oh, okay.
Mondo.
Oh yeah, I have a Mondo as well.
Yeah, it has a bunch of different settings, which is great. I believe there's a smaller pedal power ISO something on that side of that board as well.
Happy with the Walrus audio one?
Yeah,
I've never tried
great.
one of those.
It's good. It's got a bunch of different selectors and stuff. You can, because some of these pedals.
I have a few of the Strymon ones, and
yeah, Strymon's.
I'm always curious.
That's what I'm plugging a lot of that stuff into, because it uses higher milliamps, which is great.
Right.
Wait.
Wait.
Yeah, we did.
Dang.
We're good, I think.
It all flashed before my eyes.
Thanks, Tyler from Catholics.
Thanks, me.
We're gonna check them out. They got a bunch of new stuff coming out too. So appreciate your time here.
And a little bit smaller pedal boards, but not much smaller.
You got a bunch of cool stuff on yours too.
Yeah, a little bit smaller than that.
Gear breakdown.